Alpha Charlie 9, Quebec Mike.
Quebec Mike, Roger, Roger. What's the name there?
Quebec Mike, Roger, Roger. What's the name there?
The name here is Rick, and I'm located here in Hartford City, Indiana. There, over.
Roger, Rick, and what radio are you running today, sir?
Roger, Rick, and what radio are you running today, sir?
Running the FT-450D with a...
Okay, Rick, gosh, I had a little noise there. I'm not sure if that were you or somebody deliberately interfering with our QSO. And it's sometimes hard to say, but come back and tell me about your antenna system for about 10 seconds, and let me look around and see if I can find a better path for us, Roger.
And let me look around and see if I can find a better path for us, Roger.
Yeah, Roger. Operating on a multi-band vertical. I believe it's, I can't remember whether it's 10 through 80 or 6 through 80 there, Roger.
Roger that, Rick. So if you might be interested in our setup procedure, it starts with you double-checking to be sure. Now, is that an older radio or newer radio?
With you double-checking to be sure. Now, is that an older radio or newer radio?
I've had this radio probably somewhere around 7, 8 years, maybe. I can't remember exactly. It has the menu. When I go into the menu and look for the TWB, I'm unable to locate anything marked like that. Over.
Yes, sir. You may have a fixed radio. They, up until a few years back, they would just arbitrarily decide this is going to be a 400 2.5 kilohertz radio, and you would have no options to modify that. But now, the newer radios, they usually give you 3 transmit bandwidth options, you know, and one of those would be that wide 100 to 2900. But may I just say that it is possible through a little judicious EQing to facilitate a apparent wider frequency response than the lesser, what did you say, 2700, Roger?
Sure, what did you say, 2700, Roger?
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly how I would go about that. I know where it should be. I know it should be in that wide. I tried to. There's not even a way to set the compressor on it. I have a mic gain, and I have a power and an EQ. The EQ is set about 2. And the mic gain set at normal there. I have a range from low, normal to high there. Over.
Yes, sir. I'm looking at your audio on a view meter on the output of my 7300, and it does look like you're up there 80 to 85% average peak modulation, which again is close to that 3 dB dynamic range area. Your EQ pattern, your control looks to be pretty good. You have some sibilance in your top-end audio. Your bass end is not probably we could get some more bass out of that, but the trade-off is sometimes Mother Nature does a thing called phase inversion, where she reflects your signal from the ionosphere from 2 different locations, and when it comes back to Earth at a distant point, sometimes those 2 signals are not necessarily phase correct, and one might be out of phase a little with the other, and the first first thing that happens there is that the top end of the audio spectrum starts getting canceled because the two are slightly out of phase with each other. And as that phase angle deepens, Mother Nature starts rolling more and more of the signal out. And it always starts from the top and works its way down. So if you're real heavy bottom end audio-wise, and then you happen to have one of these phase angle inversions, and Mother Nature zaps your top, you just lose all that top end information, but that bass is still there. So what happens is you become Mr. Mumbles, Roger.
So what happens is you become Mr. Mumbles, Roger.
Roger that. I hope I'm not mumbling, but I don't know what I sound like on the other end. I will listen to the recording, that's for sure. And when I use the word audio, I'm about 7 on the ALC there, over.
Yes, sir. Now, I think you've got some singers in your area. That was a beautiful held note, Roger. A lot of people have difficulty in keeping consistent over a period of time. But the more you do it, it's like everything, the better it comes in. You know, the thing is that I chose that word because if you look at it on a spectrum analyzer, that word is just wall-to-wall harmonics all the way through the band there for 50 to around 3 or so, and it's such a beautiful word to use to set up a QSO or a transmit level. The thing is, the difficult part is to be able to project that level at a speech level, as opposed to, the tendency is to hang on it and go, and you don't want to do that because you want to make that signal as closely representative of a normal audio level as you can. The neat part about it is that it's a steady tone. So when you set that mic volume control, it's real easy because it's steady. Now, if you were to try to set that level with speech, you would have a lot of amplitude up and down, and it would be very hard to just exactly get that modulation level correct. But when you're using that steady tone, like I say, it's just really simple to take that mic gain control and put it your AOC meter right on the sweet spot of 7 or 2/3, Roger.
Your AOC meter right on the sweet spot of 7 or 2/3, Roger.
Yeah, Roger. I agree with you 100%. And I did set the preamp in this mic to a 7 that way. I don't know whether I got it right where it was supposed to be, but I'm probably pretty consistent from the mouth to the mic, and right when I talk, it's right there in your what you call the sweet spot there, right?
Absolutely, and your internal mic gain control is running about 5 or 50, just mid-scale on your internal mic gain. Is that it, Roger?
Mid-scale on your internal mic gain. Is that it, Roger?
It's running on the mic gain. I don't have a number. I have a low, normal, and a high. So if high is 10, I know a low, when I put it on low, I didn't see much audio out. But when I put it on normal, I guess you could call that 5 there, over.
Yes, sir. Normal would be a 5 or 50. It's a nominal gain on the mic level. So that normal would be a 5 out of 10 or 50 out of 100. It's a real normal gain, and that's exactly where you want to be with bringing in an external device, because you want to hit that level right in the mid-scale, not too hot, not too cold, just right, and then do your adjustment just like you did on the outboard mic gain control to hit that sweet spot of 7 2/3 on the ALC meter. Roger?
Sweet spot of 7 2/3 on the ALC meter. Roger?
Yeah, Roger. So as far as you can tell from what it sounds, of course I'm not running any power, so just whatever the Yaesu's putting out. And so you think that the way it's all right there, and that it really doesn't need to have any changes made to it there, over?
I don't think so. The only possibility could be a few decibels down in the bottom end, and that's purely a personal taste. So what I would suggest is that you go to the website KC9VKV, followed by the word logbook, and that will take you to this recording, and you should listen to it. I think it's fine. I think it's beautiful, but you be the judge. Roger?
I think it's fine. I think it's beautiful, but you be the judge. Roger?
Oh, man, you're so intelligent. Where'd you learn that? Your mother teach you that?
You're so intelligent. Where'd you learn that? Your mother teach you that?
It took me a little afternoon siesta there. Lasted about an hour and a half. I didn't plan on lasting that long. And so anyway, I've not been up all that long, but boy, it sure felt good to do that. For sure. A little wintertime nap there, over. Anyway, I'll go ahead and get out of here so you can bring somebody else in. And I sure appreciate your knowledge and what you do for the amateur radio. And you have a good day and a good weekend, and maybe talk to you another time. This is the last radio I have to play with. I have to get another radio. I don't have any place to go. So I'm kind of limited unless I can take more. So take care, Jim. I'll catch you next time. And this is KC9 VKV. Here is Alpha Charlie 9 Quebec Mike 73, Jim.
Hey, Roger, Rick, good to hear you, buddy. And that, like I said, that radio is going to be just beautiful. I think you like it. But next Friday, maybe if you wanted to, we could crank in a little more bottom end. But I think you're just perfect where you are. This is the Friday afternoon Qso-Vlog net. If you have a radio you want to check out, give me a shout.